Hi there, and welcome to today's pick a card reading for the next 48 hours from when you watch this video. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I am an intuitive reader, so I will look at the imagery and see what I get from spirit. And remember, all readings are for entertainment purposes only. So what I'm going to do is start shuffling the cards, and as you can see, I've already laid out the 5 crystals. So once I've shuffled the cards, feel free to choose whichever one you want. Thank you. So pile number 1, this lovely fire agate. Pile number 2, zebra agate. Pile number 3, lovely amethyst. Pile number 4, yellow jasper. And pile number 5, Opalite. Okay, so if you want to pause the video, meditate on whichever pile you like, please do so. If not, we'll go straight into the readings. So pile number 1, we have the lovely fire agate. Let's see what's coming up for you. So over the next 48 hours, there's a lot of green here and pinks. So that tells me, well, it says it here, doesn't it? Healing heart. So it says you're a powerful healer, keep up the great work. You can see what looks like I want to say a mother and child. And again here, what looks like a mother and child, it's inner child. Here, the fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. So this tells me in the next 48 hours, you might be spending time with family or feel our family. It doesn't have to be biological family. It could be your friends, and I know they say friends are your chosen family, don't they? So that could be the case there. You might also be talking to family members about your past, things that you did as a child, and that might be giving you some ideas and inspiration in terms of how to move forward. Some of you in the next 48 hours might actually be receiving some healing. You might be going to a therapist, you might be seeking alternative therapy such as Reiki or acupuncture. I'm seeing crystal healing as well, colour therapy. Some of you might be meditating as well. Also past life regression I'm seeing for some. Some of you might be doing the healing on others as well. You might also be like a counsellor to other people. So if you're not the child, you might be the parent. So you might be spending time with your children or vice versa. Again, parent, child. Can't believe I didn't see that a minute ago. So yeah, family is definitely quite strong in this. Also, it might be family members giving you some ideas in terms of creative endeavours that you might be doing going forward. So that's your 48 hours. Let's see. Well, I could actually pick out a charm for you if you like. Let's have a look. So it's my charm box. Let's see what comes out for you. This will be noisy, apologies. What does pile 1 need to know in the next 48 hours? Okay, so just 2 came out. Okay, a ring and the Eye of Ra. So there may be some Egyptian links there, or you might be interested in Egyptian mythology, even Roman mythology, anything which is ancient. So in terms of, actually I'm just thinking now, ideas and inspiration. If you're looking at family, you might be researching more ancient style families, getting some ideas and inspiration. Some of you might be researching Egyptian mythology and their families. Seeing what else might be coming through actually as well. If there's anything else I'm picking up from this. You might be doing some ancestral healing. That's something else I'm picking up as well actually. So you've got healing heart here, but it might be genuine ancestral healing. You might be doing some ritualistic practices to help you cleanse. Although this ring here does have an S, so the letter S might be significant to you. My throat chakra seems to be blocking up as well, so I feel that there might be some issues with communication here. So you may have had a disagreement with a loved one, and that's healing at the moment. I'm also being shown with the ring there is unity. However, it's one of those rings which isn't completely sealed, so I feel like there's still some work to go for it to be healed, but it will happen in time. Okay, let's see if there's anything else that you may want to know. I get a time frame for anything you may want to know, but do remember this is a general reading. Right, so breakfast has come up. You might be eating breakfast whilst you're watching this. It's a significant anniversary. For some of you, it may be a significant anniversary around someone you may have lost, a loved one. The number 1 comes up as well, so that could be the date or just a general number that resonates with you. And also December as well, December 1st, or just December, August, and then anniversary as well. If you are eating breakfast, enjoy. Okay, so thank you so much. And if it is linked to the family member that you may have lost, I just want to send you lots of love and healing. So thank you, Pile 1. For those of you that picked the zebra agate, let's have a look at your cards. Okay. Right, so you have the let yourself receive, allow others to give you loving care, receive without guilt or apologies. So you might be doing some inner work here. You have intention and inspiration. Be prepared as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration come dusk or dawn. She can call at any time. So you may be receiving some inspiration in the next 48 hours. You might be going outside, having some fun, trying to get some ideas coming through. It says let yourself receive. So you may be too busy focusing on something else rather than being free and playful. You might be focused. So for example, she's looking in the mirror, there's someone else who's doing her hair, might be like a sister or something. But what's happening is obviously the focus is there, but they're not focused on the fact that, you know, they're in this lovely sea. And the image that I'm actually getting is someone that's on their phone, too busy focused on their phone, texting away. And this person might be trying to have some sort of communication. So it might be that the messages that are coming through to me is that you might be wanting to message someone, and you feel every time you message them they don't really respond in a timely manner. They may take quite a while, and it might be stopping you from doing the things that you want to do. So I feel like you might be reevaluating a few things. You might be reevaluating friendships or those that are around you. You might feel that there are some toxic relationships that you want to remove, or you just might be looking at friendships in general and thinking, okay, well, this friendship isn't serving me very well. It might also be blocking your inspiration. You know, this person is quite free here, but when you're focused on something else, you might even be working too hard. If you're working too hard, you're not allowing this to come through and blossom, and you need to focus on what your intention is. What is your intention? What is going on in the future that you need to be focused on? What is it that you're seeking inspiration for? These are questions you might be asking in the next 48 hours. Let's quickly pick a charm for you. What does pile 2 need to know? Pick some times out as well. That might be useful. Oh goodness, there's quite a lot there. I think that might be for 3rd pile. But I'll put that in yours as well anyway. Let's have a look. You may have been drawn to the 1st pile. Anniversary came up in there as well. There's quite a few quite a few months that have come up in yours, so you might be doing some work with deadlines within these months actually. Oh goodness, there's a lot of things that have come up actually for you. You seem to be quite like a super busy person, like really busy. You don't have time for yourself, you don't have time at all. It's just constant go, go, go. That's what I'm picking up. Right, so I'm going to focus on these charms first. So we have the key here. So you might be constantly, I feel like you're traveling, well, I say traveling. You may have been the type of person to be constantly traveling. That's what I'm picking up from this. But also I'm actually focused more so on this spring. It's like when you pull a spring, it's constantly doing this, that, all the time. I mean, the camera's doing that as well whilst I do that. But I feel that's what you're like. You're constantly having to juggle so many things, and there are 2 keys on this. So I feel like, I don't know if you're in some sort of, I don't want to say potential sort of leadership position, managerial position, or something along those lines, where you're juggling a lot of things. You might be the master in your home, as it were, you know, gender not specific at all, but I'm just saying. So for example, you might be juggling multitude of tasks. You might have to be doing loads of things in the house, and you know, you're locking this and you're unlocking that, and you're doing this and you're doing that. That's what I'm picking up in the next 48 hours. So that's that. So you might just literally be, you're in the garden and you need to lock the back door, and then you need to go to your car, that type of thing. This little black ornament, it reminds me of, I don't know if you can see it, the black ornament. It actually reminds me of a dashboard. When you have something hanging from the mirror, that might be a distraction. That's what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing that this black, I feel like I'm picking up tiredness, a lot of tiredness actually, because I feel like the energy that I'm picking up, I'm so busy, I don't have time to sit down, and it's constant, and I need to just sit down with myself and figure out what direction I'm going in. That's what I'm picking up. Also, these crystals here, these crystals here as well, which are part of a little tower, tells me that there's some balancing that you need to do, because you're very out of balance because you've been so busy focusing on everyone else. You haven't been focusing on you at all. I'm picking up, so a lot of heart, throat, oh goodness me, brow, sacral, solar. Yeah, you need a break. You definitely need a break. That's what I'm picking up with the charms there. So look at you, busy, busy, busy. Next weekend busy, next week busy, Saturday's busy, September, you've got the months there. Breakfast, you might be watching this at breakfast, you might be thinking about food at breakfast, something may have happened at breakfast. You might be arranging an event around breakfast, or brunch even. So yes, breakfast next week, next weekend, you've got Saturday. Now the months are super busy. So you may have there may have been an anniversary in March, or an anniversary that's coming up, significant days or dates. We've got the 30th and 31st, something 4 days from now. But yes, months. March, July, September, December, and then obviously you've got summer, autumn, winter. So I don't know if something is going on where it's been on hold for quite a while, and then all of a sudden the latter part of the year, soon as summer hits, it's just go, go, go for you. So that's what I'm picking up for you, pile 2. Wow, there's a lot going on. Make sure you get that rest and rejuvenation, because your life is about to take off massively. And thank you so much for watching this reading. Right, pile number 3, you chose the Amethyst. Let's see what's happening with your cards for the next 48 hours. Okay, so you might have looked at, I think it was the first pile where they had family, but anyway, yep, it says here, mother healing. As your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. You may have had a disagreement with a mother figure, or your actual mum, or you might be thinking about a female figure which has affected you quite heavily, and you're trying to seek some balance there. You might be feeling, well, this says lost and found, but you might be feeling quite lost. Perhaps you have a close connection with your mum or a mother figure. You might also be doing some inner work with your female energy as well, to allow you to be able to manifest more. You might be thinking about family as well. I'm feeling a lot of reminiscent energy, looking towards the past is what I'm picking up over the next couple of days. You might be thinking of ways in terms of balancing. You might be drawn to actually to the first few piles, especially the second one as well when it comes to balance. That was go, go, go. But yeah, definitely looking towards the past. I feel there may have been some regrets that may have occurred, and you're thinking about that. It's like if you had a crystal ball, or if you could go back in time, how would you change it? Right, lost and found. Okay, so it says what was lost, once lost, is about to be found. Thanks to the lost and found fairy, sometimes she can help us find things we never even realised were lost. So I'm picking up a lot of healing is what's happening. So I think for the next few days you might just be rejuvenating and focusing on yourself, and there is nothing wrong with that at all. And of course you did choose the amethyst crystal, so that is to do with healing, but also psychic protection as well. So you might be doing some protective energy work on yourself. You might be doing some clearing from a toxic relationship. So let's have a look what else you might want to know from the charms box. What does pile 3 need to know? Oh, just 3. Okay, so you might be desiring something more sweet in your life, maybe sweeter relationships. You might literally be eating strawberries at this point, not plastic ones, I might add. See what else might be coming through. You might be focused on sweeter times. If you're reminiscing in the past, you might be thinking about better times which were more happier. This is reminding me of the crystal ball, this gem. So again, looking into the past. You might even be looking into the future as well. You're trying to find a way to gain clarity. You might also be doing some inner healing work in terms of focusing on your reflection. You know, I don't know, you may have heard of this already. You might have done this previously, where you look in the mirror and you do some positive affirmations to help with your confidence. That might be occurring. And as this is blue, I'm seeing a lot of communication here, and that card there, the healing is blue, kind of matches there. And also this is the Buddha, sort of Buddha pendulum style item. I don't know if you can see that. But it moves around in there, so you might be thinking about doing some meditation, and that of course goes with the balance card. You might also be just watching something on TV to balance your mind. It's not always about meditation. You might just think, oh, let's just watch a documentary about whales or something, or traveling, which might be reminiscent actually of your past. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up for you, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading and have a lovely day. I just realised I forgot to pull out a time frame for you, so I'm just going to take something out which might be relevant to you. Okay, so let's... Breakfast is coming up with for everyone. Don't know what's going on. Maybe everyone's watching this in the morning, or everyone's just hungry when they're watching this. So, okay, relevant to you, pile number 3. Birthday, the number 31, Saturday, breakfast, and 4 days from when you watch this video may be significant to you. Okay, thank you so much, pile number 3, and yes, have a great week. Right, pile number 4, you chose the yellow jasper. Let's see what's come up for you in the cards. Okay, interesting. So, for the next 48 hours, stay optimistic. Something very nice is going to be happening. You need to trust. I think you've been focusing too much on this. Just come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. So in the next 48 hours, you might be working with other people, spending a lot of time with other people, maybe just working in general towards a common goal. You might be celebrating something. Seeing what else is coming through. Although it might seem quite hard at the moment, trust that it will get the results that you're asking for. Right, let's quickly grab charm and see what's coming up for you. Charm box. Does pile 4 need to know? Okay, and see what's coming out for you in terms of time frames. Okay, let's focus on these first. So, charms. Okay, something else that's coming up as well that I'm tuning into. I feel like, you see she's watering something there. I feel like you've been working on something for quite a while, and that's the reason why your trust has wavered. But as it's saying there, please do stay optimistic. I'm also feeling like you or someone around you is hiding away, but they're watching from a distance as well. So there may have been something that occurred. This may be you or maybe another person. You may be watching someone from a distance. You can see it's like a male figure there. You might be watching from a distance, or you may be that person there. Remember, this isn't gender specific, it's just the energy. So this person may be you and you're watching from a distance. Or so, yeah, you're watching from a distance, but this person's watching you, if that makes sense. This may also signify the goal, the steps that you need to take to get to where he is. So you might be here at the moment, but you need to swim up. Does that make sense? To get to where you need to be. I'm also focusing on this tree as well, in terms of growth. And she may be down here, but you can see the end goal, which is right there. And yes, it may take some time, but it will get there. And again, I'm seeing these pebbles here, which came up with the charms. And I always look at these pebbles as stepping stones, getting to where you need to be. I'm also seeing the phoenix here, rising with the ashes. So if you're rising from the ashes, that tells me that there's some sort of transformation that's occurring. And also the wings reminds me of soaring high. So it's like you need to fly over there, or that's what you want to do. But you can't take shortcuts in this. You have to keep pushing through it. I'm also being shown this, which I think is a foreign coin. So this may be to do with travel as well. Something may have occurred where things were cancelled and you've been trying to rebook things and it's taking its time. and it's just really frustrating you. So that could be also something else that's coming up. Also, let's look at these dates that may be of significance. Got a couple of numbers that have come up. So numbers of significance: 23, 17, 5, 31, the day Wednesday, and the month December. I actually know someone whose birthday is on the 31st of December. That's so random. Anyway, yep, so these days, well, day and dates may resonate. Don't forget 3 and 5 may also resonate with the months. So 3 might be March, 5 may be May. So just throwing that out there as well. Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much for watching this reading, pile number 4. And I hope it resonated with you. And have a lovely week. Take care. Thank you. Okay, pile number 5. You chose the Opalite. Let's see what's coming up for you in the next 2 days. Although time is fluid, so it could be any time really. But yes, 48 hours from when you're watching this video. Right, what's happened here? Forgiveness. Oh goodness me. Something may have occurred, and this person here is looking pretty annoyed, to be honest. So that may be you. You may be annoyed with someone and someone else is seeking your forgiveness. I feel you were in the right, but you also may be stubborn, or this other person may have stubborn traits, but I feel like this person was in the right. They knew what was going on. So either I feel you're the person that a person needs to apologise to, is what I'm picking up. I'm also feeling that you need to relax as well. So whatever occurred here, you need to kind of focus your mind on something a bit more fun to take your energy off whatever's happened here recently. So it's time to play. And it's not always, it does say the dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates miracles and manifestation, but it's not always about manifestation. It might also just be a timeout that you need because someone's annoyed you. So yeah, you might even want to be spending time by water. You might be listening to, I'm hearing those, you know, you get those rain sounds, the Native American style sounds you get, or even whale sounds like the ocean CDs, well, CDs back in the day. We'll start talking about cassettes in a minute. I mean MP3s, as the kids call it these days. So yeah, you might be listening to an MP3 or sounds on YouTube or something linked with the water that might be calming your mind and taking your mind off this stress. You might also be looking at raindrops. So it might be raining where you are as well. So that'd be clearing your energy. So here we've got magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. So again, you may have had an argument with a friend or someone you consider quite close, because there are 3 people here. This may be linked with a relationship in terms of a significant other, but to be honest, that's not what that's maybe for 1 or 2 of you, but I'm feeling more of a friendship vibe here. Maybe something's happened here where someone was left out in the cold. Something may have been said, but this will get better. So let's pick some charms for you in this lovely heavy box. Right, what's pile 5 need to know? Okay, oh, I think that's come off camera. So we have button, strawberry again. Another group had strawberry, dice. Right, so the dice has come out to number 4. So I don't know if number 4 is significant to you. I don't know if you had a disagreement with this person 4 days ago, 4 hours ago, in the 4th month, so that could have been April. There's a love heart here, so this person may be sending you love or maybe communicating with you to try and calm this down, this situation. They might be coming forward with a bit of sweetness, as it were, or it might be a sign for you to give yourself some positivity and give yourself some self-love, that type of thing, to focus away from this situation. 4 also can represent stability as well, so it might be that you're trying to get some stability from this situation or whatever's happened recently. So look at this. What is this? So this is a button, but it reminds me of a crest that you get to military crest. So I don't know if you may have links to the military, or the person you've had a disagreement with has links to the military, but I'm being shown that. So military, family, crest, a dominant flag as well. You know, you get the coat of arms, that type of thing. Yeah, it has a coat of arms on it, so that's what I'm getting there for you. Let's see, pick out some significant dates or something that might also help you. Right, what does pole 5 need to know? Oh God, there's a lot there. Right, okay, I'm going to pop these down there. So there appears to be a lot of numbers and celebrations that are coming up for you. So like I said, take what resonates. All Saturdays come up twice, so Saturday may be significant for you. In the last piles we had a lot of breakfasts, but this one we've got lunch, so you might be hungry, eating your lunch whilst you're watching this. Let's have a look what's come up. Right, so significance. 5 weeks from the time you watch this video may be of significance. There may be an anniversary or some sort of birthday that's coming up. Maybe this disagreement occurred on a birthday. Saturdays come up twice, so Saturday is clearly important or significant in terms of something that may be occurring for you or has occurred in the past. You might be going out for lunch on a Saturday with a friend. Also a religious holiday, so I don't know what religious holiday may be coming up, but whichever pertains to you, that might be coming up around the time you watch this video. So we had 5 weeks here, but you've also got 6 weeks there, so I don't know what's happening there. So the months February and October. October is of course the 10th month as well. 22, 17, 26. Those dates may be significant in those months as well, or just in general for you. So yeah, so that's everything for you. Part number 5. I hope this reading resonated. And if it did, please do like and subscribe, and have a great week. Thank you so much.